Okay, let me tell you about the Tinder Swindler. This isn't just some catfish story. This is about a man who pretended to be a billionaire, flew women around the world, made them fall head over heels, and then scammed them into giving him millions. And the craziest part, he basically got away with it. So his real name is Shimon Hayut, but on Tinder he went by Simon Leviev. He claimed he was the son of Leviev, the real-life billionaire known as the King of Diamonds. His profile was nothing but luxury. Designer clothes, expensive watches, yachts, Ferraris, jets, all the things that scream money. Women swiped right and thought they were landing a once-in-a-lifetime catch. One of his victims, Cecily, matched with him in 2018 for their first date. He didn't take her for coffee. No, he literally invited her to fly with him to Bulgaria on his private jet. Imagine that. First date, and you're already flying international. Cecily thought it was the most romantic fairy tale moment of her life. And he didn't stop there. He showered her with roses, sent her loving voice notes, and constantly texted her about their future together. She thought she was building a life with a billionaire. She even sent photos to her mom like, "Look, Mom, I found the one." Then the drama started. A few weeks in, Simon told her his enemies were after him. He said being in the diamond business was dangerous, and he had receipts. He sent her photos of his bodyguard bloodied up, hospital reports, frantic voice notes saying, "Baby, they're watching me. I can't use my credit cards. I need your help." Now remember, this is a man who's already proved he was rich. He's flying her on jets, staying at 5-star hotels, so when he asks for help, it feels real. He convinces her to open up a new credit cards and increase the limits. He tells her he'll pay her back the moment he can access his accounts again. She believed him. She wired money. She maxed out cards. She even took out loans. In total, Cecily lost around $250,000. And here's the genius, but evil part. He wasn't spending Cecily's money on himself. Well, okay, technically he was, but really, he was using it to impress the next woman. So woman A is funding the private jets and luxury gifts for woman B. Woman B's money is being used to romance woman C, and on and on. He ran this like a Ponzi scheme of romance. And because he kept the love bombing going and the roses, the sweet messages, the promises of marriages, Cecily didn't even realize she was being drained until it was too late. Another woman, Pernilla, met him around the same time. But their relationship was more like best friends than romantic. He flew her around the world too, partied on yachts, and made her feel like she was his inner circle. Guess what? He scammed her too. She ended up losing over $400,000. And then there was Eileen. She also fell for him, but when she discovered the truth, she flipped the script. Instead of cutting ties, she pretended she still loved him, convinced him to let her sell his designer clothes, and kept the money for herself. Honestly, queen behavior. Eventually, the victims went public. Norwegian journalists got involved and published an expose. The story blew up, Netflix made the documentary, and Simon's face was everywhere. Police across Europe had been after him for years for smaller frauds, but now they had enough to put him behind bars. And you think, okay, justice at last. Nope. He only served 5 months in prison for stealing millions, and today he's free. He's active on Instagram, living in a luxury apartment, driving flashy cars, and even selling business advice like he's some kind of entrepreneur. Meanwhile, his victims are still paying off their debts. Some of them will be for the rest of their lives. So the Tinder swindler, he didn't just break hearts, he destroyed lives. And the wildest part, he's out there right now, living better than ever. So yeah, if a man invites you on a private jet for a first date, maybe just stick to coffee. So what do you guys think? He's the worst, right? Let me know in the comments if he's the worst Tinder date you've ever heard of. All right, talk to you guys later.